Everybody thinks they know Egypt, but most have only scratched the surface. This is How to Egypt. And like any good story, we start with the main characters. This is Samantha. She's the Egyptologist, alright? And I'm Adam, the travel buddy. And together, we explore Egypt far beyond what most people ever have seen. Back in 2025, Egypt got major upgrades in the tourism industry, which included a facelift to the pyramids and the Grand Egyptian Museum. With the grand unveiling of the magnificent Grand Egyptian Museum, many have quietly begun to overlook a place that once stood as the heart of Egypt's story. A place most people have started to forget. So, is it still worth it? Now, to answer that question, we're going to start on the first floor at the very beginning of the Egyptian civilization. Every great civilization begins not with peace, but with conquest. Before Egypt stood united, it was divided. Two lands at war, Upper Egypt, Lower Egypt. Two crowns, one destiny. This is where that destiny was forged. Not through words, but through power. A king rises, and in doing so, he would create Egypt. And his name was Narmer. And from that victory rose a lineage of kings. And in Giza, power became eternal, not through chance, but through ambition, carved in stone. Stone that would require diamonds to cut. Khafra enthroned, a king whose presence still commands the horizon. Khufu, the mind behind the greatest monument ever built, only to leave behind the smallest of statues. And Menkaura, completing a dynasty that would defy time itself. Together, they didn't follow history, they became it. But beyond the power of kings, there were those who shaped the world differently, through knowledge and thought. And yet, not all stories are of power. Some are of love, just as they always have been. And then there are those who quietly reshape history. Hatshepsut, the female king who showed us what real power is. Now, there are more things on the first floor to explore. However, our story will take us to the next level on the second floor. And then there is gold, not merely wealth, but eternity. For in ancient Egypt, gold was the flesh of the gods, and at one point, silver was even more precious than that. History remembers a boy in life, but eternal in death, the face of the king with a golden mask, Tutankhamun. And yet history does not belong to one name. Enter Psusennes I, a king just as magnificent, yet far less remembered. With a golden handle of Horus, and the canopic jars fully intact with his internal organs, this is a legacy that should not be forgotten. So after thousands of years, their stories still remain not only in stone, but in what they remind us of. To walk through history is to feel something greater, and to share it makes it timeless. We came to the museum today to answer one question: is it worth it? And the answer is yes. It is absolutely worth it, but perhaps not alone. Come with someone you love, just as they once did. We also create the best private tours in all of Egypt, ensuring a scam-free and a VIP experience.
And to book one, DM us on Instagram and check our website at howtoegypt.com.
That's howtoegypt.com.
Thank you for watching this video and supporting our channel.
We'll see you in Egypt.